how are you? Well, I'm in the kitchen today. It is Friday, busy weekend ahead, and I've got the ingredients for a really easy, super delicious Mexican layer dip. So probably the hero ingredient of most Mexican dishes is avocados. And an interesting fact, well, a couple about avocados. The consumption of avocados has grown fivefold in the last 20 years. On average, we Australians are the largest consumers of avocados in the English-speaking world. We consume on about 3.5 kilos of avos a year, which is extraordinary, except for probably the weekend that just was, Super Bowl Sunday in America. Do you know over 100 million pounds of avocados are consumed on that one day? Now that's a lot of guacamole. So we are making a very simple little guacamole as well, but my Mexican layered dip, I use a glass jar like so, a glass bowl, only because you can see the layers, but I put it in larger crystal bowls, you know, so whatever you've got. I think this is a quiche dish my mum gave me for an engagement present about 20-something years ago. So my layered dip, onto my base, I'm doing a can of refried beans. So refried beans. And for those of you today loving avocados, if you go into your store, there are two main types of avocados in Australia. They are Hass and Shepherd. So at the moment, that's your Hass avocado, which is dark purplish skin. Your Shepherd are that really sort of nice oblong shape, and they are a very green skin. They will stay green all the time. But they're not actually in season in Australia until March to May. So around Mother's Day is your Shepherd avocado. But I'd be interested to know too, I find avocados, you know, 10 years ago, we ate it on toast with Vegemite, sprinkled a little bit of lemon juice over the top of it. But today, you know, we're making chocolate mousse out of it, we're making ice creams out of it, so I'd love to hear from you all, how do you eat your avocados? So that's the base of my Mexican layer dip, my refried beans. Now on top of that, I am going to put my avocado. So essentially, a guacamole has been around since the 1500s. It was a creamy avocado dip that was invented by the Aztec people, where really all they did, they put a little bit of avocado and they mixed it with some lime juice and some salt. So that's kind of really all I'm going to do today as well. Lime juice and salt to flavour up my guacamole. Now guacamole, obviously a Spanish term, mole means to mix or a mixture of. So this is just a really simple mixture of avocado, and see how easy that's coming out as well. Loving this beautiful avocado. It's really heavy. How do you know your avocado is right? If it's firm to touch in the store, you've still got probably 2 or 3 days. So this one you can tell it's just nice and soft. It's also very heavy, so I'm thinking it's, you know, quite a weighty, a lot of fruit to it, not too much stringiness to it. But if you get an avocado at home, oh look at that, isn't that just avocado gold? You get an avocado at home and it's not quite right, put it in a brown paper bag with a banana. And the enzymes of the banana react with the avocado and heighten ripening time. So interesting little fact, I'm sure most of you do. But otherwise, if you buy firm avos, stick them in your fruit bowl, 2 to 3 days later, they're going to be nice and soft to touch and they'll be perfect. So I'm just scooping out the flesh of my avocado. And the recommended daily intake of an avo is about 1/4 avo a day, which that's so easy for me to do. How do you all eat your avocados? Tina Webb Bayless, how do you eat your avocado? Nikki Reed, how do you eat yours? Carmel Mitchell, all the way from Maryborough. Hello, Carmel. Hope everything's going well up there. Let me know how you all eat rabo. So I'm doing, you could technically just smash this. Beautiful on top of your refried beans with the salsa and cheese, which is how I'm going to create my Mexican layer dip. But for a little bit of extra flavour, and because I have these 2 ingredients, a bit of salt, and I'm going to use some lime juice. So I just have that tiny little bit of lime that we've been using in our water every morning all week. A little bit of lime left, and I'm just squishing in the juice. So there we are, and now I'm just going to wipe my fingers and give it a mash, like so. And that is the very first guacamole ever made. Creamy avocado, lime juice, and sea salt by the Aztecs back in the 1500s. Sometimes the nicest things in the kitchen are amongst the simplest, aren't they? Oh, smell the lime, so beautiful. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use all. because I want to show you one other really simple little layer dip that I do too that everybody loves. So you can see my avocado, it was nice and ripe. It's mashing really easy. You can leave a few lumps in there. It's kind of technically a smash then, not a mash, or just keep stirring to whatever consistency. But because I'm mindful you're all joining me to see the end product, most of the large lumps are gone. You can see that's my avo mash. Here we go. So I'm going to put that on top here of my, give it a little spread out, that on top of my refried beans for my next layer. And then for colour variation, I'm going to use a little bit of salsa. So what's salsa, you might ask? My reply is whatever is on sale. And I know I said I wasn't going to use all of the avocado, but I'm going to, because 2 big avocados is just perfect quantity for this dip. I'm going to get really nice cover all across the beans like so. Alrighty, third layer in our Mexican layer dip, and hello to everybody joining us. Hello, Debbie Rudd-Briscoe, all the way from Harvey Bay. Rachel McDougall, hello to you. Graham Roberts, well, hello to you. Lovely to see you. Carolyn Maloney, you off? You got the day off, my love. Rhonda Carrera, my beautiful hairdresser. Hair by Kim today, Rhonda. Noticeably different from when I go to you, but anyway, running short of time this morning. So my next, I'm using my layer dip is just a mild salsa. So I'm going to just, but what I'm going to do, okay, because again I had this, let me just clean that a little bit up. Because I had some extra veggies, I'm actually going to sprinkle some veggies over this layer as well. So what I did, I just went to my fridge and I got a little bit of capsicum, tomato and shallots. Why did I choose those? Because they were what I had, and I figured the flavour would marry beautifully with what I'm actually doing. So my entire jar of salsa is going in and over. We'll put that in there as well. Put that away too. Going in and over my refried beans and my avocado. Now, I had some shallots, so they're going on top. I had some capsicum and tomato, so it's going on top. And I started this post by saying, did you know you can boost your mental health simply by stuffing yourself senseless, mindless, with as many fruit and veggies as you possibly can. So I love a good layer dip because it is fabulous veggie smuggler. So yes, I know you don't have to highlight this is more than 4 ingredients, but that's the benefit of growing up in Australia. Most homes, at least 90% of all homes, reportedly have 4 or more vegetables in their fridge on any given day at any given time. So whatever those veggies are, you get them out and you sprinkle them over the top of your layer dip as well. So my last layer, when to finish, is going to A, add colour variation, and B, is really easy, is another really easy ingredient that most of you will have, grated cheese. So I just got some really nice, a block of yummy grated cheddar cheese and just grated it up. So, and there is, people, my really simple, easy layer dip. Now technically, the 4 ingredients that you'll find over at Australian Avocados on Instagram as well, or on our website or Facebook page, is refried beans, mashed avocado, salsa, and cheese. But because I had some lime, I added that little bit of lime that was left over, juice with some salt to the avocado to create my own guacamole. And then because I had some capsicum and tomato. I just chop them up and put them out with some shallots across the salsa. And then, because our good friends at FABULOUS sent us an entire carton of sour cream yesterday, what I'm going to do as well is just dollop a little bit of this on top and then just sprinkle it with some leftover shallots. And that, beautiful people, how long has that taken me? How long have I been chatting to all of you? About 6 minutes? And that is how we like to create in the 4 ingredients kitchen. Quick, easy, and delicious being the result. So I'm just going to leave them nice and dollop like so. I've got a few more little shallots, and I'm just going to mix them with some cucumber. I had a little bit of cucumber left over after yesterday, and I'm going to sprinkle that over the top. So how many veggies have we added to this already? We've got at least 4 veggies in this: shallot, cucumber, capsicum, and tomato. So really tonight, all you need is to continue. Oh, and then the big avocado, of course, our hero ingredient. Although technically a fruit, but you know, today. And look at that. That is, can you see the layers in that, beautiful people? How good does that look? And what I love about dolloping the sour cream on top is that it gives it height. So you've got height to this beautiful dip when you serve it out. And then today, what I'm going to do, I'm just serving it with. I went to my little local store and these fabulous little mission chips. Now, my kids really like these. They're made from corn, so they're gluten-free as well. So for any of you who are celiacs, they've got no kind of colours or flavours to them. So really, what is the flavour is whatever you are dipping your crisp into. So corn tortillas, they're the rectangular shape. I bought this bag for $3 at my little local IGA today in Caranja, so really good value. But I just wanted to leave you with the thought of the day. Listen to this, and I couldn't remember it, it was too much. But because I guess avocados, you know, we are all in love with them at the moment, and I just read this incredible article about the Super Bowl and the amount of avocados consumed on Sundays, you know, Super Bowl Sunday in America. I want to leave you with this, because if you haven't bought an avocado recently, make sure you go get one. A quarter of a day, a single serve of avocado, which is a quarter of an avocado. Both healthy fats, fiber, folate, niacin, which I'm not even sure what that does, but it sounds good. Vitamins C, B, E, and K, potassium and antioxidants. So when you have to write down all the benefits that you give yourself by eating a particular ingredient, you just know it's good for you. So whether you're having it for breakfast, for lunch, or for dinner, get yourself an avocado. Fall back in love with avocados, beautiful people. So the Hass, remember, dark purplish in colour, in season all year round in Australia. And the shepherd are the long elongated green ones. They're in season coming up March through to May. So, you know, let us know how you eat your avocado, how you love an avocado, you know, what you use it in. It'd be really interesting. You know, so many, my mum said her, when I asked her how she eats avocado, toast, Vegemite, avocado, and lemon juice. Now, isn't that sweet, salty, and sharp all together? Not really that there's that much sweetness, but the creaminess of the avocado, the saltiness of the Vegemite, and then the acid of the lemon juice. I thought, wasn't that an interesting little combination? So that might be when we see it in a cookbook sometime soon. But anyway, my loves, not sure where you all are. Central Queensland Shepherd avocados coming soon. Annalise Donovan, spoken like a true avocado farmer's wife, perhaps. I'm not sure, Annalise, but it would be interesting to know where you're from. Lynn Woodbury, stuffing yourself senseless with fruit and veg may not be so good. Rabbits get fat on lettuce. Oh, Del, you just eat whatever suits you and your metabolism. Kylie Lawrence, Danish feta on toast with avocado on tap, salt and pepper. Oh my gosh, that's so yummy, creamy and salty. Andrea Jenkins, hello from Cairns. Andrea, hope everything's going okay up there. Hope the avocado farm is you know, the rainfall hasn't dampened their forthcoming season. Maxine Griffiths, Bunbury, Western Australia. Well, hello. Julie Hughes, hello, darling. Lauren has avocado and black pepper on sourdough toast for brekkie every day. And if she has it at home, Jules, guess what? Didn't cost her $16.50, so that's a good one. Judith Clark, hello from Isabella Plains, ACT. Michelle Edwards, hello to you as well. Gwenny Staley, hello from beautiful Dawesville. Oh, Gwen, where is Dawesville? Interesting, I don't know, not that I know everywhere in Australia, obviously, but Marcel Baldwin, hello to you. Anyway, my loves, so many beautiful comments of how you all eat avocados. Tammy McKenzie, I like your dress, it looks comfy. It is, Tammy, when you get to my age, you're looking for comfort rather than glamour. So Leslie Smith, but thank you for the compliment. Compliments are free to give and lovely to receive. So Anne-Marie Payne, how are you? You are at Eagle Bear. Heather Pittard, hello, looks good, Kim. So for all of you who have just joined us, that is what I just made. Literally, it took about 4 or 5 minutes. It's an amazing Mexican layer dip with refried beans. You can see the avocado that I just seasoned with a bit of salt and lime. The salsa on top, which I sprinkled with capsicum and tomato because I had them. And then I put some grated cheese, some dollops of beautiful Bulla sour cream. So I like the dollops rather than the layer because it adds height to my dish. And then I just sprinkled that with chopped up capsicum and shallot. And isn't that a feast to behold? So there you are, beautiful people. A very simple, easy Mexican layer dip just in time for the weekend. So whether you are entertaining or you've got to take a plate, I got you covered. All right, my loves, go buy an avocado or 2 this weekend. When they're that good for you, we all need to increase the consumption of them. Enjoy your weekend wherever you are. Stay safe. Bye.